Hola mis conejitos, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia. Hello my buddies. How are you? My name is Allison, and today we are playing Nancy Drew, Warnings at Waverly Academy.
Hi, I'm
Alright, I
Nancy
need to work on
Drew.
the timing there.
This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever
Oh,
you
I
do,
know.
read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Alrighty, so I'm actually really excited because we haven't played Nancy Drew in a long time. Yeah. So, I'm actually just going to glance through this real quick. Nothing has really changed much since game number 20. I forgot what game that was already. That's right, it was Ransom at the Seven Ships. And even that one did not have a phone. This time we will. Let's talking to people or miscellaneous. I hear you, Roadrunner.
Questioning suspects is something all detectives need to know how to do. In the
No.
game, before you can start playing, you need to decide whether to play as a
No.
junior or senior detective.
Never mind. Alright, it's not going to show us. These are actually really cool. These are all the games that we've already played. And unfortunately, the scrapbook will not include the dossier games, which is unfortunate. But this was Ransom of the Seven Ships. That was the previous game we played before it was Resorting to Danger. Before we played Resorting to Danger. And that was a lot of fun. There was a whole bunch of stuff from Sunny June that helped us out majorly. Bess was nowhere to be found. She'd been kidnapped, turning what was supposed to have been a vacation in paradise into a desperate race against the clock, fraught with sunken ships, right here, lost treasure, right here, and villains from another time. Ha! Thank you for pointing that out. Jeez. The villain in that game really confuses the Nancy Drew timeline. Alright, so let's go ahead and open the case
headmistress at the
file.
Waverly Academy for Girls has asked me, begged me actually, to discover who's been leaving mysterious notes for students there and causing the strange accidents that always follow them. So malicious was the last accident, the parents of its victim are threatening to sue the school if the perpetrator isn't identified. Fast.
Uh-oh.
And so, pretending to be a transfer student named
Stop
Becca
it,
Sawyer,
Roadrunner.
I'm going to go undercover at the upstate New York boarding school and hopefully find the culprit. I have to use a fake name instead of my real one because if any of my soon-to-be classmates plug the name Nancy Drew into an online search engine, my cover would be blown in an instant.
No
and
kidding.
to make sure no one sees or hears anything that could give me away, the headmistress has forbidden me to contact her, which means
What?
I'm about to be tossed, totally on my own, into a world of bright, privileged, click-conscious teenage
isn't good.
girls. This could be my scariest case yet.
Doubt it. Come on. Well, considering what happens at the ending, yeah, I guess it could be. But I've actually read the book of this game is based off of, and it is completely opposite. The headmistress, Nancy Drew, completely in the book, Nancy always has a chance to talk to the headmistress. She just can't visit the headmistress too much, or the students will get suspicious. It's actually been a long time since I've read the book, but that particular fact I know is completely false compared to the book. So, I'm actually really excited, guys. Let's go ahead and click on the plane ticket. Now here, I'm actually indecisive about... I actually recently played the Senior Detective, and I've noticed that there's no real difference between the puzzles. The only difference between Junior and Senior is that there are no hints in the Senior Detective. Unfortunately, you know what? I think I'm going to stick with the Junior Detective. Just because I know I'm going to need the hints, and because with Senior Detective, I have a hard time remembering what I need to do next, and even looking at the inventory, I still get confused. So, why the heck, what season are we in? Is that the summer or the fall? So confusing of why we would be able to... Anyways, let's
The
get on with the game.
headmistress.
Alright, so I'm going to choose Senior Detective just because I know in Senior Detective I will forget what's going on next. Ooh! We get a preview of what's going on? 2 weeks ago. There's a room on the 2nd floor. Time's up? What does that mean? Getting a snack, huh? Hey! Come on, let her out!
Hey, this isn't funny.
Oh, is she claustrophobic?
Let me out.
And afraid of the dark?
Out.
What? Come on. Come on.
Hey, you're the new person. Becca something. Becca Sawyer. I'm Corrine, the person who stuck
Hi.
rooming with you. I mean, you're the person who stuck rooming with me. Anyway, welcome
What?
to our humble dwelling space.
Clearly you don't like having a roommate.
Thanks. Sorry to barge in and bug you like this. You look really busy.
Busy? That's the understatement of the year. I've got 4 days to finish a 30-page research paper that has to be fully annotated, utilizing a bibliography that has to include at least 6 published, no online stuff, published sources. Any normal student would
Jeez.
hate having you barge in like this. But then, I'm not all that normal, so you can bug me all you want. Not that you're bugging me. Well, you are technically, but you're not really because I'm so... Never mind.
Stressed? Is that the word you're looking for?
I was told you could help me, get oriented.
Oh yeah, you bet. Let's see. First thing you gotta do is read the Waverly Student Guide, which is online. If you don't have a laptop, it doesn't look like you do. That one little bag is all you brought?
Yep.
All my stuff's being shipped from France, Lyon. It'll be here in a couple of
Nancy
days.
loves to
But
lie.
please, go on.
Anyway, you can get online by jumping on the computer in the library. Just make sure you read the part in the guide about Waverly's demerit system really well.
Demerit
It's
system.
enforced by Paige. Believe
Uh-oh.
me, you do not want to mess with her. Let's see, what else?
She the headmistress?
Oh yeah, this floor is special because only seniors who are viable candidates for valedictorian live up here. Whoever's named valedictorian gets
Are
a
you
full
serious?
ride scholarship to the university of her choice, so it's a pretty big deal. Of course,
Well, duh.
the only truly viable candidate is me. Oh, and I should probably tell
Stuck
you
up
about
much?
the curse.
The curse?
The
Some of the
curse?
kids on this floor have been getting these threatening notes from someone calling herself the Black Cat. Well, the first note's a warning, but if you get a second one, something really bad happens to you. And last
Oh,
week,
boy.
the girl in the room next door, Megan Vargas, she got a second note, and that night she ate something at dinner she was allergic to and had such a bad reaction that she had to go home. Somebody's obviously playing a prank, but a lot of kids are starting to get really freaked out.
Wait a minute. You mean the only girls to get notes from this black cat person are girls who are in the running to be valedictorian?
I hadn't really thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess that's right. Maybe somebody's jealous of us smart kids or something, or maybe it's one of us. Maybe someone's trying to scare off her competition. Whatever. It's not
Brother.
gonna work on me.
Of course it wouldn't. Whoops, sorry, getting ahead of
Have
myself.
you ever gotten one of these black cat notes?
Yeah, I got one about 3 days ago.
Really?
No kidding. May I see it?
Sorry, I took one look at it and tore it up. But if you'd like to see the note my ex-roommate got, that one's right here. She had kind of a bad experience. Got locked in a pitch-black closet overnight. See, she was claustrophobic, so when they found her the next morning, she could barely talk. And when I came back from class that afternoon, she just left. No note, no call, no text, nothing. Just gone.
When she got this, how did she react?
She tried to laugh it off, but I think she was scared. She was pretty neurotic.
What about the second note?
There wasn't a second note. Or at least, if there was, she never said anything about it to me.
Huh. Oh, that's right, there's cello playing, isn't there? My headphones are too quiet. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Where's that cello music coming from?
Next door, that's Mel Corbelis.
Mel Corbelis.
Does she ever stop playing?
Depends on her mood. When she's really, really down, I'll bet if they didn't give demerits for making noise after hours, she'd play that thing 24/7.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, she's really
Guess
good.
I'd better go start meeting people.
Yeah, I guess you'd better. I'm not so bad, right?
What do you mean?
It's just that, well, you're about to find out that I'm not exactly the most... Never
Popular
mind.
student.
You'll see soon enough.
Yeah. Man, I miss watching his stuff. I'm getting notifications from YouTube about the channels that I follow.
Someone named Rachel wants me to come to her room.
Rachel Hubbard. She's in the room at the end of the hall.
Hello, Becca. Welcome to Waverly. Since you just transferred here and don't really have any papers due or exams to study for, unlike the rest of us, I could really use your help on this project I'm working on. Please come see me as soon as you can. My room's at the other end of the hall. Thank you so much, Rachel. Ah,
Whoa, watch it! Oh, your hair's on fire. No wonder you're in a hurry.
My
jerk.
hair's on fire?
Just kidding. Red hair looks really good on some people. I'm Izzy Romero.
I'm Becca Sawyer.
Ah.
I just transferred here.
Where are you from?
From the States originally, but I came here by way of France. It's a long story.
Chouette alors.
Don't
Let
even
me
know
have
what
your
that
cell phone.
means.
My cell phone?
Yeah, so I can set you up on the local network. It'll just take a second.
Okay.
This
Boink.
way you'll be able to get texted and keep up on all the breaking news.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, my room's on the other side of the study hall, but lately I've been spending most of my time in the library. So come talk to me. I'm student body president, which means when it comes to the lay of the land, I got the best map.
No kidding.
See ya.
Because pretty much you gotta know where everything
Becca
is.
Sawyer, you rock.
Yeah. I am gonna make sure I use the bathroom kind of often. Ooh.
Who are you?
Hello.
I'm Becca Sawyer. I just moved into the room next door.
Oh, yeah, you're the transfer, the one who got kicked out of some school in France?
Should we accept that rumor or not? Let's accept it, because otherwise, we're gonna be a rebel.
How did you know?
The primary source of all wisdom and truth around here has been all abuzz.
Already? Should we go ahead and start with the black cat? No, not yet.
So
not yet.
I'm the
not
source
yet.
of rumors already?
Welcome to Waverly.
You're quite a musician.
I taught myself to play when I was 10.
Wow.
What's your roommate's name?
Megan Vargas. And if her name rings a bell, she's the one who was sent home because of an allergic reaction to something she ate after being cursed by the Black Cat.
You sound a little skeptical.
The Black Cat is just someone playing an idiotic prank. End of story.
Agreed. Although I wouldn't say idiotic, considering a couple of people have been harmed.
Did Megan have any idea who left her those notes?
Look, enough about the Black Cat. The other girls can buy into that garbage all they want, but the pea brain that's behind this, I refuse to give her the satisfaction. So if you have questions for Megan,
Good-
I think you
so-
should call her
good enough.
yourself. 845-555-1849.
How well do you know the girl I'm rooming with, Corrine?
Probably better than anybody. She doesn't have a lot of friends,
Really?
but she's incredibly smart. Plus, she's a social outcast too, so we get along pretty well.
What makes you say she's a social outcast?
She's so desperate for people to like her, she gets on everyone's nerves. Me? I don't much care if people like me or not. But Corrine? She cares a lot. And it
Yeah.
shows.
It does.
Maybe I'll pop in again later.
Door's always open.
Thanks.
Read much followed by more. Wonder why it was spelled with 2 O's instead of 1. Is this sampler as old as it looks?
It's old, that's for sure. My great-great-great-grandmother made it. She was in the first class of students to graduate from here.
Wow.
Everybody in my family who attends Waverly has to hang that thing in her room. It's tradition.
Did your mother graduate from here?
And her mother and her mother's mother ad infinitum. I come from a long line of Waverly grads. I'm what you call a legacy. I was admitted automatically.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Partially. Searching for something is what life is for. To find what is hidden, read much, followed by more. Maybe more is the author? Hey look, Naughty Tina! Yeah, because her head's cracked. It's Naughty Tina. And I recognize that little thing. That's the red... Okay, so Naughty Tina is from game number 13? Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. This little red hand right here is from number 6, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. And I think there's one more little trove in here. I can't quite remember. Nope, guess not. Okay. What I think is really cool is that each door has, well, not every door, but each door has like something cool on the board. Help, disappearing under a mound of laundry. Can I borrow some detergent? Mr. Mingles says hi. Mr. Mingles! Wait, how does she know Mr. Mingles? Okay, so Mr. Mingles is the dog from Resorting to Danger, one of the Dossier games. Jeez, how's that possible? Thanks for the treats. I can make it through the weekend now. Don't forget study group tonight. Study group tonight! Woo! Oh, hey, Rachel Hubbard.
Someone didn't lock their door.
I'm here.
Ooh. Her room's pretty neat. Only that part of the wall is bare. I wonder why.
You must be Becca Sawyer. Did you see my note?
I did if you're Rachel Hubbard.
That's me. And boy, am I glad you're here. See, I've got this web design project that's due by the end of the break. Only I've got 2 papers to write by then, too. So, since you're transfer and you won't really have anything to do until classes start, I was hoping you could help me.
But I don't even know you.
There's really not that much to know. I'm Rachel Hubbard. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm here on a scholarship. I blew a recent AP Chem test, which means I probably won't be valedictorian unless everybody else totally messes up. I love dogs, I hate cauliflower, my favorite subject's math, and I am desperate. Look, I just need you to do paint work. Take pictures
She's
and
so
upload them
sad.
nicely. The pages I'm designing will be part of the Waverly School website.
You sure that's not cheating?
Positive. It's a design class, not a photography class. With the
All
pictures
right.
of and where they appear on the page are all that's important, and that'll be totally up to me.
Well, I guess I could help you. Sure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what you need to do first is take a picture of all the valedictorian candidates. Here are their names. You have a camera cell phone, right?
Course.
Great.
Who doesn't? Okay, so she's from Pittsburgh. She loves math. Okay, and so we know Rachel is math. Later on in the game, we're going to be finding some really crazy stuff about each person.
After
So
you've taken everybody's picture, get on the computer in the library and upload them according to the instructions on that sheet. I'll
Got
check
it.
the pictures once they're up. If I want you to take any of them over, I'll leave a note for you on the page. When you're done, report
Cool.
back to me, all right? I may need you to do something else. In the meantime,
Yeah.
I'm about to be late for a meeting with my advisor, so if you could get started, that would be great. I really appreciate this, Becca. See you later, okay?
all right, sorry about that. I was. Ooh.
I'm being gossiped about already? That sure didn't take long.
Not surprised. All right. So, ooh, what's over here? Ooh. Oh, hey. Found a key. Ooh. Darts. Darts. Ow. Itch. Okay. All right. We are going over here, even though we hear a base, some sort of ball being kicked. Oh, her wrist is wrapped. Yeah, that's a bandage. What
You
the
must
heck?
be the girl who
What
came all the
happened?
way from France with just the clothes on her back? Becca something?
Becca
Ouch.
Sawyer.
I'm Leela Yadav. Welcome to Waverly.
What happened to your wrist?
I took a really freak fall and sprained it. I'm supposed to rest it for at least a week. That's why I'm in here instead of the gym shooting baskets. Playing the games in here keeps my reflexes sharp. People think I'm just saying that, but it's true. In fact, let's play air hockey. Come on! By helping me stay in shape, you'll be helping out your new school. You want to get off on the right
suppose.
foot here, don't ya?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't have time right now. I told Rachel Hubbard I'd help her with her web project.
That's too bad.
Okay, so that question about her wrist, that is actually like the only time you can ever ask her. So if you want to ask her about her wrist, you got to do that the first chance you got when you first meet her. Otherwise, you won't be able to ask it ever again. I think. I think there's like one more chance, but I have no idea where in the game that is. I can't remember. It's been such a long time. But I've played this game so many times that I pretty much know most of it like the back of my hand.
Too bad I can't play, or too bad I'm helping Rachel?
Both. But mostly too bad you're being subjected to Rachel on your very first day.
Why do you say that?
She's got this bizarre schizoid thing going. She'll say something one day, then deny it the next, or she'll do something
Bipolar?
then claim she didn't. She's actually
Multiple
kind of
personality
scary.
syndrome?
You'll see. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if she's the Black Cat. You heard about the Black
Eh.
Cat, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I heard.
See, Rachel flunked a test a couple weeks ago, which means she can't be valedictorian. So maybe, in some twisted way, she thinks we're to blame and she's using this Black Cat stuff to freak us all out. Not that it's working.
Maybe.
On me, at least. I've won state championships in both soccer and basketball. No way am I gonna let a couple of stupid notes get to me.
Do you ever hang out with
Alright.
my roommate, Corrine?
Not if I can help it.
Who does,
Who does hang out
her?
with her?
Mel Corbelis and her are friends. No big surprise. After all, weirdos of a feather flock together.
Ouch! Hey, you and Corrine used to be friends. Or no, you and Mel used to be friends.
Because you're in the running for valedictorian, I need to get a close-up of you for the school website, if that's okay.
No problem. Fire when ready.
Alright, so there's a zoom in feature, there's a pan, which we need to...
I'm
Let's
waiting.
do- I know, just shut up. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. There we go. There we go.
I've bugged you enough for now.
That's all right. I'm kind of waiting for my boyfriend to call. He goes to Oxborough. That's the boys' school just down the road. Talking to you helped kill the time. I'll see ya.
Unfortunate for you. Heh.